Welcome back to the beach in Chumpong, everyone. Doing this one with the sunglasses on because last time I did this, even though it's not particularly sunny out right now, I can't seem to keep my eyes open. Anyway, thought I'd do another impromptu video because just wanted to share with you an exercise I find is really powerful. I was going off to do it today. I'm going to do it after this video here at the beach, which makes it even nicer, but you don't need a beach to do this. An exercise, as you'll probably gather from the title, because I'm going to put something to the effect of it in the title, which is called Remember the Future. And this is a fantastic exercise that I learned from a mentor of mine. I've also seen other people who are very influential in this space, in the space I would just consider living the life you want to live, living a life of fulfillment, of joy, of being able to go to like beautiful places like this and live your life in beautiful places like this, from doing what it is you want to do, which we've managed to do. We get to do. We have that privilege, that pleasure to be able to do that. And this is one of the exercises I've learned from other people doing that helped them get there. And for especially one of my mentors, he goes on and on about this one. He does it sometimes for an hour a day. He does it with his team sometimes, just because it is that powerful. So again, this idea is called Remember the Future. Now, before we go over what the exercise is and how to do it, and I'll even give you maybe a little example of me doing it, we want to go over why this is so powerful. So if you have been going on this journey for a while, I mean, we're all on our own spiritual journey, but if you've been doing it more consciously, you've probably come across sayings as, being it now, or act as if. And although there's a few drawbacks to the whole act as if mantra, there are certain things that there are some advantages to it too. And so this idea plays into the idea, or this practice plays into the idea of acting as if you are in a certain place right now, or exactly where you want to be right now. So like your dream life or a certain outcome or whatever else it is, right? You're inviting that into your life right now through doing this exercise, which is going to help you feel the feelings of it right now, if that makes sense. It's a bit convoluted, but I'll explain. So essentially what you do is you pick a day and you pretend, for example, that today, right now, actually already happened, and you're in the future sometime, but you make the date so that it's right now. So for example, I might say, I remember 1 month ago when whatever, and the date was this, and I would use today's date. So what is actually today's date? Today's date is September, I think it's the 21st or 22nd. So this is how I would do it. Let's say I want to do a month out. I would say, I remember, a month ago, it was September 21st. Right now, it is October 21st or 22nd or whatever it is. And I just want to reflect upon these last 30 days, this last month, because of just the amazing, incredible things that happened in these last 30 days. And then from there, I would go off on the amazing, incredible things. So what we're doing is we're using our imagination to project out into the future favorable circumstances and scenarios that we want to happen, but more importantly, we're getting ourselves to feel it right now as if that has already come to pass. We are allowing ourselves to feel the emotion now, because when it comes to the law of attraction, when it comes to being able to live the life you want to live, it's important to feel and to experience that before it is actually manifested in physical reality. In fact, unless you do that, it's not going to happen. And so what this exercise does is it allows you to more easily hook into those emotions, those feelings of what you would feel if your life was a certain way, physically, or in whatever kind of way. You can even say things, for example, when I do this exercise, I'll do that. I remember a month ago, it was whatever today's date is. So for now, it would be September 21st or 22nd. And I would say, maybe if I wanted to do 3 months, I could be like, it's currently, 3 months be January? No, it'd be December. So December, it's currently December 21st. Christmas holiday is right around the corner. And I just want to reflect upon the last 3 months. And so then I would do it for the last 3 months instead of the last month. We're gonna go over here to where these waves are. And so what you do is you can do this for any time period. When we were doing this during an event, which my mentor was teaching at, he went over doing it for a month. We did it for 3 months, 6 months, and a year. And we did it with a partner. And we did something called supercharging, which we could get into, but probably beyond the scope of this video, just because I'm introducing you to it right now. We're gonna get into some water here, so it'll be fun. Let me just make sure it's not too deep, because I wanna get to there's a little bank of sand over there. So, again, what you're doing, yeah, I'm gonna get a bit wet, but it's okay, there's nothing, yeah, it's fine. What you're doing is you are hooking into these emotions, into what it is you want right now, and projecting that out into the future. But again, you're doing that in the present moment, because again, everything is happening right now. There really is no future and there is no past. And so through this exercise, what you're doing is you're making the future right now. You're not making the future like, oh, this is gonna come to me. You are making it so it's right now. And you are bringing that back into the moment. But again, the feelings you will feel as you do this exercise are very real. They are very much happening right now. So maybe if you talk about all the money you earn in the next 3 months as if it's already happened, and you're hooking into that reality, sure, when you come out of the exercise, it's not as though that is going to magically fall into your lap. But I'm not saying that, but what will happen is you will experience the emotions and the reality of it happening right now, which you experience through energy, which you experience through your emotions. And because you're experiencing that, which is a very real experience, you are hooking into that energy, which is making it more likely that that will manifest in physical reality. Now, you can't just do this exercise once. This is why my mentor does it for an hour a day. He meditates a lot each day as well. This has to be done consistently. You have to be hooking into that reality that you're creating for yourself. Quite often, you have to be hooking into it, believing it, feeling it, actually experiencing it. And by experiencing it, all I mean is feeling the emotions of it. And if you keep doing that, it has to manifest into physical reality. And so this is why it's called remembering the future. You're remembering what has already happened, or you're remembering the future, you know, something that technically hasn't happened chronologically in time, but you're remembering it as if it's already happened, and you're remembering it from whatever perspective or experience you want to have. So let me just do an example for you. I already kind of gave you an example, but let me do a month, just to give you an example. And it's also very important while you do this, that you fully hook in. You fully give all of yourself to this exercise. It's no good if you're doing it wishy-washy. If you're doing it and you're having thoughts just fly across the screen of your mind that are going, this is BS, this isn't real, I know I don't have that, I know this hasn't happened yet, whatever else it is, it's not going to work. It's not going to allow you to hook into the feelings you need to hook into the energy that you need to hook into. So you really need to cast all doubts aside when doing this, or it just isn't going to have any kind of effect. So, that being said, just fully dive into this. You can go somewhere where it's a little more private if you want. You don't need to be in a public beach, although there's not too many people around right now. Just go to a room where you'll be left alone. Go in your car, if you have a car, you know, whatever you need to do this exercise. So, let me, without further ado, give you an example. So, today's September 22nd, so we'll play a month we'll do this with a month time frame. So, it is currently October 22nd, and I just want to reflect upon the last month, the last 30 days. So that would be from September 22nd or around there to now, October 22nd. And it's just, I want to go over this time period because just so many incredible things have happened, so many breakthroughs, so many things that have just shown me the magic of life, so many things that have just brought so much love to me or helped me to discover the love within me in this last month. And you know, one of the things I did over these last 30-day period is I really focused on energy. I really focused on connecting to myself. I really focused on practices that help me to remind me of who I really am and what I really am. And so over these last 30 days, I was meditating every single day. I was doing my Kailego, my Remember the Future exercise every single day. You know, I was taking care of my body. I was connecting with Lily, my girlfriend. I was really doing work from my heart in these last 30 days. And I really started to see a shift in these last 30 days where I valued way more, not just through my words and my thoughts, but also my actions, putting my heart, putting my connection to myself above all else, above anything materialistic, above anything else that maybe I was once convinced would lead me to happiness, but I know now doesn't. And I prioritize my heart, and I prioritize my energy, and I prioritize filling my own cup so that it overflows and that I can give from my overflow. And for the last 30 days, I've been doing that every single day, doing the practices I need to do, listening to my heart when it comes to what I should be doing, listening to my heart when it comes to what to create for others and for my businesses. Every single day I've been looking after my health, and I've never felt healthier. You know, doing my stretches every single day, doing my workouts every single day, coming to the beach every single day to ground myself, coming to the beach every single day to do my qigong, to go for a run in the morning. And just every single day I've been following my heart for the majority of each and every single day. I've been less distracted and just more focused on my mission. I just remember, you know, over these last 30 days, just how fulfilled, how happy, how joyful I felt, how much love I felt for myself and for the people around me. How much I just remembered how amazing it is to connect to myself. And for the last 30 days, I've been doing that every single day. It has been absolutely incredible. And I'm going to continue moving in this energy from love, from my heart, going forward. And that's what's happened in the last 30 days between now, which is October 22nd, from September 22nd. All right, so that's it. That's a quick version. Sometimes I will go on for a long time. I've done those for over an hour before. And the deeper you go, the more powerful it gets, because for me, it's very easy to hook into my heart and do that and just allow flow because I'm used to doing it. Sometimes if you're new to it, it might take you 5-10 minutes before you really hook into what your heart is telling you to do. So don't get discouraged if you know you're not really getting into it, or you're struggling, or there's all these things coming up, these doubts in the first few minutes, especially if it's your first time, because that might happen. But the deeper you stay in it, it's like meditation. The longer you stay in it, the more you stay in the room instead of running away, the more powerful it will be. All right, guys, so I just wanted to give you that exercise because I was inspired to do so. You know, speaking about listening to my heart and following inspired action, I was inspired to do that. And I want to, you know, I don't want to just create videos I think will do well in the sense they'll rank and all that. I also want to create stuff like this that is really just spontaneous in the moment, and I think can be very useful to you. Especially tools like this, which again, if you do this every single day, it can be very, very powerful. Anyway, guys, I'll give you one last kind of panoramic view of this beautiful beach. Absolutely stunning. I'm so grateful to be here, seriously. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I love you, and I will see you in the next video.